I ended up, it was way too heavy, and there was quite a few runs. Um, I showed you a couple pictures, or a picture here on the thumbnail. I posted a couple pictures with the photo, and let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm wanting this to be like glass, all right? And so what I'm doing is I'm using Auto Body Glazing, all right? And it comes with a hardener like Bondo, all right? This is what I'm using, all right? Now I'm using Rust-Oleum oil-based enamel paint, and I also had to use the Kills original oil-based primer, okay? And I did this on my walls, and I also did this on the woodworking. And this is happens to be solid oak, and I ended up with the paint was too much. It began to sag, and as an end result, I had a run coming in a space, and another run coming in a space, and I've had to shave it off very carefully using a razor blade. All right, this comes out of your drywall knife, but you can use a regular old-fashioned single-edge razor blade. All right, which I'll show you, just so that everyone's on the same page. You may know exactly what I'm talking about, and there may be those that go, I'm not sure what you're talking about. All right, this is the case that it comes in. They used to sell them in quantity in the rectangle box. You get like 100 of these or 50 of these, but this is the kind I'm talking. You can use these as well. All right, I got this from Walmart. I was surprised to find it there. There's also another tool I'm going to be using, and to my surprise, as long as it lasts, I picked up this. Now this is a little sanding pad with the different grits of sandpaper. All right, you see here. It says it comes with 80, 120, and 220. All right. Now at Walmart, this was under $6, believe it or not. Sad El Gesto. Hi. Yes, there's something. I'm in the kitchen. All right, so let me show you what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to mix this glazing compound, Auto Body Glazing compound, but let me show you what we're going to be working on. All right, now you can see these imperfections here, all right, in the paint. All right, it almost looks like a texture, but they were originally runs in the paint that I had to very carefully shave off. All right, and over here you can see another imperfection in this detailing. All right, right here. Okay, right in here. All right, so there you go. Now you can see it. I've got to sand this with like a 220, 320. All right. Now, here's the putty, the glazing compound. It comes with this hardener right here. Okay. Probably have to poke a hole in it. No, and it's open. All right, no hole to poke. Right now, I just need a couple drops of this. All right. Couple drops in there. It's probably way more than enough. And you don't want to get too much, because if you overdo it, it will slow down the hardening process and you're defeating your purpose. All right. So I am going to take this straw Okay, I'm going to use it to initially get this mixed up. Okay. This is a light blue, and that's how you know it's mixing. When it's all a light blue, consistently blue, you know you've got a you have it thoroughly mixed, and that's why they put the color in this. Now you don't want to breathe the dust when you sand this and to make it smooth. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, okay, I don't want to waste that. Okay, now I'm going to take this. This is just a styrofoam cup I cut. Alright, I just need it to mix it. Okay, so I know it's thoroughly mixed. I could have used this to begin with. I guess I should have. But I wanted to test out that straw. Alright, now, it looks like this is thoroughly mixed. Okay, this does dry pretty quickly. In about 5 minutes, this will be completely hard. Now, you see how that's a solid blue in color. Let's zoom in on this. Alright. And this is solid blue. Kind of looks like a bluish gray. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to need all that. That's way more than I'm going to need. So now I'm going to take, this is just the lid, alright, and I'm going to take what I need off of here. Alright, now I'm going to scrape this off. Alright, there you go. Now, this is a test spot, alright? So, I'm going to take the imperfections right here. Alright, and I'm going to go over this area right here. Alright, I'm going to smooth this out over this area. Okay. Now you want to lightly sand that with 320. Now in 5 minutes, this will all be dry. Alright. And I'm using this to smooth it out and to lay that in those imperfections. Alright, now this is hardening. And we don't. Alright, I've overworked it. And this is what you get. This is what you get when you overwork it. I should have left it alone and it would have been smooth. Alright, so now I'm just trying to smooth this out so I have less sanding. Okay, that's because I overworked it right when I laid this in there. When it was nice and smooth, I should have left it alone, and I continued to try to spread it, and I messed up. But this will smooth out smooth. I can sand this out smooth and it'll be fine. Give it about 5 minutes. Okay, you can see that's now hard. I can feel that it's hard. Okay. It's a little soft, but it's hardening. It's curing as we speak. Okay, I'm just trying to smooth it out as much as I can to make my sanding a lot less. And if I would have left this alone, it would have been really nice, as you could see if you play it back. It was nice. I should have stopped, but I didn't. Okay. So, I mixed up too much. You don't want to mix up too much because this is what I have left over. All right, and you can see this is now, it's hard, kind of rubbery in texture. All right, this was a whole lot, way too much. All right, as you see, you can hear that. It's rubbery in texture. Let's peel it. Okay, peel that off of here. And as you see, it's kind of rubbery. I can bend it. See, it will break like that. All right, but it's hardening. All right, you can see I just bent this around my finger. Like I say, it's like a rubber in texture right now, but this will harden. And if I hold it in this shape, it will cure and harden in this curve. All right, if I hold this until it dries. All right, but I'm not going to do that. See, it just broke. Okay, so that being said, so now we're waiting. Yeah, you want to be really careful. When you paint, you want to put on light layers, let it cure. Wait 5 hours, 24 hours, do another coat. But I'm curious here to see how well this is going to do. My sanding pad. Now I made this. This is one of those fiber sanding pads, sanding discs. All right. Craftsman makes them. All right. This is a 180, but it's sanding surface. When you sand, it's like you're using a 320, because of it being designed the way it is with this fiber mesh. Okay. Like I said, the 180 in this fiber mesh is equivalent to 320, which means you'll be able to get more use out of this because it's a higher grit. It's rougher grit, but yet it finishes when you sand like a 320. So you get a lot more usage out of this. All right. Let me show you what that looks like. This is for a 5-inch sanding disc, palm sander, and you just cut it to fit. All right. As you see, it's got holes in it. Let's turn the screen around. All right. Let's put it up here to the light. You can see. All right, so this is a fiber mesh sandpaper, which works great. Okay, and this is Velcro on the back. All right, so that works really well. Coolest boy, Han, thanks for being here. All right. Now, this is a custom little sanding disc. Let me show you something else. This is something this narrow. All I got to do is cut this, because this is foam. All right, this is rubber. All I got to do is take this and put this on here, and then just cut it and make my own. All right, then I could take Velcro and put Velcro here, glue it here, and I basically would have the same thing as this. All right, but at Walmart here in America, this was $5. It was under $6 with this complete kit right here. All right, and you get a mixed sandpaper of 80, 120, and 220, which is a nice combination. All right. So let's see how the sands. All right, so you can see it. Okay. All right, you can see it smoothing out. Okay. That's on zoom. Okay. You can see where it's getting smooth and where it's rough still. All right, here it's smooth, smoothing out. Over here, it still needs to be sanded. I'm going in circular motions. All right, now we can see that it's also smoothing out. That's what we want. I'm going to have to fill this hole. All right, that's where there was a run and I cut, and we cut the run off. Now I'm going to have to fill this little area here. All right, and then as you look, let me unzoom this. All right, now as you look at this, it's getting smooth, and when that is completely smooth, and it almost is now, as you can see. All right, I'll be able to paint it, and you'll never know there's any imperfections here. Now I have this all the way up to below my finger and down. All right, so if you go up, you can see it's nice and smooth. And then across, that's all smooth like glass. All right, you're seeing a reflection from this window coming in, but it's all smooth like glass. All right, so the shadow is making it difficult to see how smooth it really is. Okay, but we want this section here to be smooth like this. All right, so I get done here, just about done. Okay, now you can see the debris at the bottom. You don't want to breathe this stuff. All right, and so now I got to fill this and continue to work my way up on this edge of this panel here. All right, and then when I paint this will be smooth. You'll never see the imperfections. And remember, this is Auto Body Glazing, and this is oil-based paint. You can use Auto Body Glazing and oil-based house paint. I don't think it would work with water-based paint. It might, but I don't know that it will. So I don't recommend it. You can do your own research and find out for yourself. But as you see, all right, here I gotta fill because I haven't done anything here yet, right? This is a little test spot right here. So now I need to do like a bigger area and kind of go over the whole thing right here in one full. All right. So that's how you do that. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your support and your time. Okay. Okay, 5 in the chat. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up. I hope this is helpful. Now let's take a look at this glazing down here. Let's see how we can see the color. And now smooth, see, it's nice and smooth. It's all one solid color. It's a light blue. And you can see this is now hard. This is now hard. Okay, that's hard. All right, this is hard. And if you put too much of the hardener, this is a hardener, then it will make this soft and it won't cure properly. All right. So that's how you do that. And I put 2 drops in. So play it back if you're not sure, all right, of the ratio. All right. Sports are awesome. This shit fun. Do it for a minute. Yep. It sure will do it for a minute. Sports are awesome. All right. So I guess that concludes how to repair your imperfections in your paint with Auto Body filler. Okay, house paint. Thank you for being here, and remember, like, share, subscribe. Check out my playlist for more how-to videos all in one place. Bye for now. God bless and never give up, because there's always a way, always. And remember, take the time to do it right. You'll be glad you did, and you won't go wrong. Now, God bless.